Hey guys, what is up? Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Hey, if you're new here, I'm Chanel. I am your resident movie watching BFF. This is my reaction and commentary channel, the channel where we watch movies together and I let you know what's going on in my brain the whole time I'm watching them. And we do it with a filmmaking perspective because that is the most fun for me. And this is my channel, so what I say goes. I don't know why I did that because today's video is not a Western. Today's video is Big Trouble in Little China. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh. This is from 1986. I love a good 80s movie on the channel. This has been recommended to me ever since I did Gremlins, which was like 2 years ago at this rate. So this is a long time coming. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather and I would like to check out for the next hour and 40 minutes. I would like to just have some fun. I don't want to keep track of names, faces. I just want to get weird with Kurt Russell. And who's the girl? Kurt Russell and Kim Cattrall. Oh, that's going to be funny. So, Big Trouble in Little China, I really don't know much about it. I'm really psyched that it's John Carpenter. I do wonder if it's going to be crittery because you guys were recommending it so much around Gremlins. But I think you were doing that because of the Chinatown reference, right? So all in all, I really don't want to drag this out because I always say this and then I drag it out, lol. But I just feel like it's going to be super, well, it says supernatural, ancient sorcerer, supernatural battle beneath Chinatown. So maybe it's not crittery, but for some reason I connected it in my brain to Gremlins. So I felt like it's going to be Kurt Russell and Kim Cattrall battling it out for Chinatown, Little China. And I'm wondering, where is Little China? Is it Little China in New York? San Francisco? Who knows? Beneath Chinatown. That's probably New York's Chinatown, right? But I always say this with 80s movies. I love when they get weird, so I want to get weird. Okay, so that's all I know about Big Trouble in Little China. If you want more from me, hit that link in my description box below for Patreon information where you can catch my full-length version, reaction, commentary, all the awkward pauses to this movie. I would love it if you join me over there. And I would like to say a special shout out to my $15 patrons. The patrons who sit on my $15 tier, they support me a little bit extra, so they get a shout out in every one of my videos. This month, I'd like to say thank you to Daniel, Jason, Sean, Ethan, and the username Grismore. I would like to thank you guys so much for sitting on my $15 tier. And without further ado, let's get right into Big Trouble in Little China from 1986. Oh, starting eerie, friends.
What I'd like to do today is get your version of
Oh, you mean the truth?
First, just state your name and your occupation.
Egg Shen, bus driver, San Francisco, Chinatown.
San Francisco.
Half a city block explodes in a ball of green flame. Green flame! I mean, so all hell is breaking loose here.
Green.
I mean Chinese black magic.
And I suppose that you expect me to believe in sorcery as well.
Of course.
Why?
Duh.
How can I know that, Mr. Shen?
Green flames, bro.
That was nothing.
Got it. I don't know why I'm making so many Gremlins comparisons. Oh yes, 80s. Guys, that was a very film noir opening, wasn't it?
Express, and I'm talking to whoever's listening out there.
Have you paid your dues, Jack? Yes, sir. The check is in the mail.
Who's he talking to on the walkie?
Some kind of fool to think we're all alone in this universe.
Is he a conspiracy theorist, maybe? I'm getting rebel from this man. I'm getting, he drinks, he gambles.
Nothing to double, Jack.
Why, man? Don't be stupid.
I need the money.
I got near $1,000 here, Wang.
1,148, Jack.
I'm like, Jack, walk away, man. Walk away with your money, dude. No. I say it shatters. I mean, in real life it shatters. In movie magic.
Hey, I don't have that kind of money, Jack.
I didn't hear that, Wang.
Hey, I'm just a poor old Chinese boy, you know?
Yeah, you own a restaurant. That's a hell of a lot more than me. I mean, I picked up girls from everywhere else, but never from China. She pretty?
I'm gonna marry her, Jack. I've known her since we were kids, but I haven't seen her in 5 years. I can't eat, sleep, or think properly without her anymore.
Why does this guy feel so, like, fake? Like, he's like, Jack, Jack, Jack. But I don't blame him. I'm blaming the writing right now. Nobody says the person they're talking to's name that many times. Jack, Oh, hey, Kim. What's up, girl?
It's green eyes. You know how rare that is, Jack?
Jack.
Never with a person in your condition.
Let's talk about my condition, just what's wrong with it.
It's Miller time.
You know what I say when it's Miller time?
What?
Don't what?
Lords of Death, street gang, punks from Chinatown. This isn't good. What are they doing here?
Oh, yeah, this is weird. This is a weird one. I do love choreo, though. You know this about me. I love it. I love it.
Wait a minute, pal.
Yikes. What the heck, man? What's going on?
All right, what's going on, Wang? Why'd they steal your girl?
Hey, you tell me.
That's what I want to know.
Stay away from her, Jack. She's nuts too. She's a lawyer.
She's a what? Oh, come on!
She's a lawyer.
Wait, what alley?
Go right now!
It's like a big truck for the streets of Chinatown in San Francisco. Who got kidnapped? I'm trying to remember it. The Chinese girl and the and the American babe ran off with Kim Cattrall. Just checking, guys. This is cool. This is really cool. The set. I'm obsessed.
Wang, these guys, these sing-dings.
Chang sings.
They got enemies?
Wing Kong.
Who wear red turbans.
These guys are animals, Jack.
What the heck? Somebody fill me in. Why are they coming for them? It's like a turf war, right? It's like a Western. Whoa, this is some big trouble.
Happening, Wang.
Chinese standoff.
A what?
I'm obsessed with the screenplay, making Wang an expert at all of this. Because your audience, me, are so confused that we need Wang to explain it to us. And he's like, oh, you know this. It's just a traditional Chinese standoff. Really good fight choreo right here. 10 out of 10. Excellent. I have a hard time with limbs, you guys. I have a hard time with limbs. It's a spectacle. Green flames. Is this the sorcerer that we've been promised? I'm gonna die when Wang knows who this is. He's gonna be like, oh, that's Mr. So-and-so. Guys, what's happening? Tonally, I'm wondering if this is supposed to be silly, because it's coming across as really silly, but there are very real guns, and there's very real violence.
I think it was Lo Pan.
Oh, he's so scary.
Don't look yet. I already did. No, I won't. What? Lo Pan, come on. It's okay. It's okay. It's only temporary. Over here.
It's only temporary. Such an expert.
I know your name.
That's not good.
Let's go.
This is starting to feel like the dialogue of like a Universal Studios ride where he's like, oh no, they know your name. That's not good, Jack. Run.
Lucky us, we made it.
Lucky
All right,
us.
where's my truck? I'm out.
Again, it's like a ride.
And he just stands there waiting for me to drive my truck straight through him with light coming out of his mouth.
Jack, please.
That is what happened.
They stole my truck.
Uh-huh. Take it easy, Jack. You're with friends. We'll find it for you.
Time is money to a guy like me, and your phone is dead, by the way.
Why does every guy like this remind me of Han Solo?
Don't panic. It's only me, Gracie Law.
Oh, great.
I just happened to be in the neighborhood on a dark and stormy night. She can't get enough of me.
Huh. He wishes. Look, you know me.
Very Han Solo, sweetheart.
As a result, I admit it. This mix-up is my fault, sort of. If we get over there tonight fast, maybe we can buy her back. A search warrant's too complicated. Violence out of the question.
Hold it, slow down. I'm feeling a little like an outsider here.
You are.
Me too, Jack. Me too.
She's got green eyes.
Oh, no, seriously? Well, that's an extra to these people. It's like leather bucket seats. It's double the price.
What people? Look, the slow pan I ran.
Is this satire? Are we satirizing something? Green eyes, that's gonna cost double.
I got a great idea.
What is going on?
All up to you now, Jack. My destiny rests in your capable hands.
Hey, I'll do my best.
Thing is to make them drop their guard.
I'll try.
He's like an avatar in a video game. My destiny rests in your hands.
Sure is raining cats and dogs. The cab driver said, well, that the
What up, nerd?
cash, I guess. I mean, it's not deductible, is it? What I really am sort of in the mood for is a girl with green eyes and prices no objects, Mrs. O'Toole.
Oh, that's what she meant by that's gonna cost double. Okay, all right. I thought she meant to get her back, like ransom-wise, it was gonna cost more. But she meant for one night with a green-eyed Chinese woman. Double. This movie is so... Okay, they're not joking. This is actual violence. She is being sex trafficked. Oh my god. The storms. Why do they want her?
The godfather of Little China, Mr. David Lopan. You mean the David Lopan that's chairman of the National Orient Bank and owns the Wing Kong import-export trading?
The Lopan.
He's got Mao Yin. I'm going over there and get her back.
What is so shocking? I mean, I must just be so monumentally naive.
You are.
And so now...
Same girl.
Care who? Tell me what is going on.
The truth?
I can take it.
You can't handle the truth.
The most dangerous cutthroat den of madmen in Chinatown. You can't just waltz in and out of there
Like the wind. Yes, I can, Miss Law.
This movie.
Wait,
Everything is so on the nose, which is what made me want to call this satire. It's so like, it's very showy.
What does that say?
小心熱油 hell in a boiling oil.
You're kidding.
Yeah, I am, Mrs. Kiba. 3 stories high and covered with grease, Jack.
Exactly. It's real and we can touch it, so at least we know where we stand, huh?
Yeah, indeed.
That good 80s dialogue. Yeah, and deep.
Salt water, Wang.
And get your truck back! I'll buy another one! But there's only one violin!
This is pure comedy. One, did he just hit him with like a very light tennis ball? 2, the hair. Did you see that? The name's Lopan, comma David.
Look, we came here to see David Lopan, all right?
Ah?
David Lopan?
You are not brought upon this world to get it.
Come on, Lopan is like...
Nothing you can understand.
He is so scary.
All I need is a woman, Mr. Burton. A special kind of woman.
Oh, that's why he's kidnapping women?
And when I find her, I will marry her.
Never!
And think I would be happy.
Now I get it, 45 minutes in.
Verse from beyond the grave.
Indeed!
Or check into a psycho ward, whichever comes first, huh?
Jack, will you...
Jack!
Woman here, she has a deadline, and her pen, my friend, is mightier than your sword. Yeah.
No visitors.
What she said. Good job, Kurt Russell.
On the outside and covered with brick by now.
Don't give up, Jack.
Oh, okay, I won't, Wang. Let's just chew our way out of here. Look.
Sorcery. Chinese black magic.
Come on, Jack. Come on! How?
No, leave him in the room. He magic too? It's all part of the roller coaster, friends. It's all part of the ride. The runaway wheelchair. I think falling down a well is one of my top fears, you guys. Okay, Kurt Russell.
All right, which way? Fast, before they wake up. There, I think. Down there.
Let's go. He's cursed. Oh my. Oh my god. And then he's transparent when he's in that form. Oh my god.
Whose eyes flash like emerald lightning.
A world so unreal, and yet, at once.
Is that how you guys do your journalism? To a notebook out loud? Same. I feel like John Carpenter just wanted to do a lot of fight choreo, and that's why he did this movie. I'm loving the lady power, though. Get it, girls? Yeah, this is like a woman trafficking enterprise underground.
You just stop rubbing your body up against mine because I can't concentrate when you...
And I'd argue this is not the time for that.
Everybody got that?
Ready? Follow the leader. 1, 2, 3.
Well,
We may be trapped.
Time to go.
time to go. Same tone as we may be trapped.
Let's go! Go!
What the fuck is happening? It's a furry creature. This movie, you guys.
Where's Gracie?
Oh my god, I was wondering if we were gonna get creaturey, and we did.
Two girls with green eyes? After all.
She does have green eyes. I was gonna say that.
See an unarmed girl one-on-one, huh? Where is he?
I am David Lopan.
On your hands.
Call the police, Jack. You're not a one-man army.
Cops got better things to do than get killed.
That's the second time we've heard that.
I'm not against low pan, but here's one for you. Make you feel better, like Dirty Harry.
I'll stick with these.
Like Dirty Harry. Okay, she is levitating, and I overlooked that the first time, but now I'm ready to talk about it.
Have come to seek me out with your green eye
Yes.
and marry her, the girl with green eyes.
Which one's it gonna be?
Great start, Egg. It's the other one.
So the women sort of get kind of hypnotized, I'm gathering.
Feel of nature on his face, Jack.
Yeah, and a wise man has enough sense of getting out of the rain.
I love these clowns. Guys, do you feel like 80s movies just love sewers and like underground caverns? The only evidence I have is this movie and The Goonies. He did that really well. That was a good slide.
Yeah.
Let's come up with more 80s movies with like sewer motifs. Ghostbusters? No. Do they go in the sewer? Are they being hypnotized by his mad skills? Courting ritual, mating ritual.
Savage heart. I will marry both women.
I was just gonna say, is he putting both to the test and they both passed, so now he picks both? You know what they say, man. You get greedy, chase two girls, lose the one. Okay, alright. That's a bug-like, snake-like thing.
Miao Yin.
She snapped out of it, it looks like.
We're inside Lopan's domain.
Christ.
No.
Get to the goddamn point, Egg.
He had to find this certain girl of his prophecy and marry her.
Also, figured as much. It was a prophecy.
What's in the flask, Egg? Magic potion?
Yeah.
Thought so. Good. What do we do? Drink it?
Yeah.
Good. I thought so.
I think this movie's really self-aware. Guys?
God, no. Please, what is that? Don't tell me.
There are two girls with green eyes. And then I will sacrifice Gracie Law to appease my emperor.
Oh, Gracie's the sacrifice. Don't you guys love it when the bad guy tells everyone his exact plan? It's very Dr. Evil.
Where is everybody?
Preparing for Lopan's wedding.
Wedding planning, duh. It's the pinky nail for me, guys. What the f is this thing?
A 6-demon bag.
Terrific. A 6-demon bag. May the wings of liberty never lose a feather.
Do you think it makes them like magical?
I feel kind of invincible.
Me too. I got a very positive attitude about this.
Good, me too.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is about to happen? I haven't been able to predict anything in this.
I just shoot the bastard.
No, not until he's married. Then he's flesh.
They have to wait until he's like mortal again by getting married, and then they can shoot him?
Yes.
Virgin! Come, my love. Give it to me.
Oh.
Diana, I'm gordo.
Is that blobby thing is like a piece of him. And he gets hit in the head with a rock. Classic. Oh. Sick. So cool. The fighting in this is really cool. Do you hear that? The giggles. Oh, that's the purpose of the pinky. He's a little vampire. Pretty. Whoa.
You never could beat the action.
They're like old foes. Egg is the good guy. Lopan is the bad guy. These sequences, man, are like involved. Like I said, I never know how anyone's filming this. Oh, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. What are we calling that, you guys? Like an underworld creature? Like a demon?
I can see things no one else can see.
Like?
I was getting married. He was marrying both of us just because my eyes.
No. It's a high pressure situation to be kissing in. These movies always go there. I guess when it's life or death, man, you gotta just do the smooching, right?
You know what old Jack Burton always says at a time like this?
Who? Jack Burton.
Me.
What the hell?
What the hell? Good catchphrase, Jack. That was risky.
Good night. Goodbye, Mr. Burton.
That was so fast, you guys. I was definitely expecting more than that. Does he come back, though?
It's all in the reflexes.
80s movie. Okay, ready? This is my read. It's all in the reflexes.
not gonna stop.
Oh my goodness. He's a good jumper.
Melting. Hello! Hello! How'd you get up there?
Is it egg? Yay. Come on. We're so close. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
My truck! Get it!
It's the Millennium Falcon. I can't wait until I can take a deep breath.
I took the key.
Well, don't you have a spare?
Of course I do, but it's underneath the... 6.9 on the Richter scale. Hang on!
We're coming to the end of the ride, friends. 6.9 on the Richter scale. Hang on.
Okay, okay, we made it.
Yeah.
Doesn't that make you feel good?
Terrific.
Not right now, boys and girls.
Light's green, you can go.
This movie knows what it's doing. The joke.
What are you doing, Jack? I'll be right back.
Our work's done. Lopan is dead and the evil spell's been lifted.
Well, why don't you go on over to China, visit the motherland?
Well, China's in the heart, Jack. Wherever I go, she's with me.
Oh.
So, what are you gonna call it?
I don't know. Help me find a title.
Help me find a title.
You earned it. You're right, I did. Thanks, Wang.
Damn, he paid up on his bet? Shook.
The only way it might work is if you buy a bigger truck. One with a cozy little apartment in back, just big enough for two.
Van life.
God, aren't you even gonna kiss her goodbye?
No.
Hard to get.
Bye, Jack. We really shook the pillars of heaven, didn't we, Wang?
He's a real drifter. He's gotta go. He's gotta go home.
He says, give me your best shot, pal. I can take it.
They gotta give us a little carry at the end to scare us one last time. Cheese. Let's talk about it. Okay, Big Trouble in Little China. Guys, what did I just watch? What was that? That was nutty. I hope you understand that I mean this in the most endearing way possible. That was so nuts and so silly and so weird and like nonsensical, trippy, and like, yeah, weird is the word I want to use, which I know is like, I'm sorry, that's lazy. Saying something is weird is just lazy, but it is so like funny and zany and like self-aware. I think it knows that it's asking a lot of its audience, okay? It's asking you to just suspend all of your disbelief and come on the ride. I'm literally calling this a ride. I called it a ride the whole time. I feel like I need a deep dive on John Carpenter or just figure out his deal, because I'm just like, this is an odd movie to make, I feel. Especially because he's the Halloween guy, right? I am just like, I think I'm out of my depth. You guys are gonna have to talk to me about the influences for this movie. It's just so wonky that I think I don't understand it fully. Like, I might be missing a lot of references. You can let me know if you think that I'm right, that this is funny and it knows what it's doing. And what else did I write? I think that they just wanted to do a bunch of choreography. That's what this felt like to me. It felt like John Carpenter wanted to film a bunch of choreography and like monsters and use the effects of the time. I can't say this is like expertly woven for me. I think it is very rudimentary, the screenwriting. It's just like, yeah, it does like a little too much explaining for my liking. You know, I like to figure things out a little bit better. Yeah, and then, okay, the other thing for me with this is the enemies are so ambiguous. Besides Lopan as an enemy, great. The two warring factions, or there seemed to be more. And then at the end, there was the law enforcement, there was cops, there was the yellow guys, the red guys. I'm like, who is who? Okay, let's go to budget. $7 million. Ooh, budget was 25. That's way higher than I thought. Probably for effects. And let's go to my world famous trivia section, see what I missed, and then I'll leave you alone. This kind of helps me see what John Carpenter was going for. John Carpenter envisioned the film as an inverse of traditional scenarios in action films with a Caucasian protagonist helped by a minority sidekick. Jack Burton, despite his bravado, is constantly portrayed as rather bumbling. In one fight sequence, he even knocks himself unconscious before the fight begins. Wang, on the other hand, is constantly portrayed as highly skilled and competent. Okay, so I was getting that, but they were still giving him sidekick vibe, which is interesting. Oh my god, the Three Storms were partly the inspiration of the popular character of lightning god Raiden from Mortal Kombat fighting video game series, while David Lopan was the inspiration for the evil sorcerer Shang Tsung. Guys, I got game vibes from this the whole time. Jackie Chan was John Carpenter's first choice to play Wang. That would have been really cool for me. I don't think we've seen any Chan on the channel. Okay, so Carpenter and Russell thought that this was going to be a hit because the test screenings were positive, but the film wasn't really hyped up much. It was released in the midst of the hype for Aliens 1986, which was released 16 days afterwards, but it went on to be a huge cult hit through home video. I can see that for this. But if I saw this in theaters, I'd be very happy. I always say a good popcorn film is pretty worth it to me. Like, I want to feel like I got my money's worth, you know? Kurt Russell based Jack Burton on John Wayne. Yep, he's a cowboy. John Carpenter worked with martial arts choreographer James Liu, who planned every scene in detail. You have to. You just have to. I used every cheap gag, trampolines, wires, reverse movements, and upside down sets. It was much like photographing a dance. Yeah, this is a real challenge for a director. This is a movie I don't want to direct. It's too much for me. Kurt Russell was drawn to playing Jack because he's a real blowhard. He's a lot of hot air, very self-assured, and a screw-up. Yeah, he thinks he's Indiana Jones. I was getting total Indiana Jones, total Han Solo, but the circumstances are always too much for him. John Carpenter got flack while making this film. According to him, the Asian community were upset because he was a white director making a movie about Chinese mythology and culture. Oh my god, this is what I was just saying. An issue the studio had with the alleyway fight scene between the two gangs was that you couldn't tell the good guys from the bad. That's what I'm saying. I didn't know who was good and who was bad. John Carpenter said this was intentional since we're seeing the event through Jack Burton's eyes. Yes, we were so confused. Carpenter lost this fight with the studio and additional dialogue was added in to differentiate between the two groups because good guys dressed in white and bad guys dressed in black wasn't obvious enough. Okay, well I guess I'm an idiot because I didn't really get that. The fight scenes were meant to be John Carpenter's homage to old school Hong Kong kung fu movies. That's what he wanted to do with this man. John Carpenter sees the film as a Western. Okay, that was truly so wild. So it was filmed in actual San Francisco, Los Angeles, San Francisco, the 20th Century Fox Studios, which makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. And let's look at what the critics have to say. I don't think critics think this is great. So this really found its audience in home video. So comment below if you're one of those people. Big Trouble. Okay, so the AV Club wrote, Big Trouble is plenty conscious of its silliness, which it embraces fully. It sets up its own parameters of ridiculousness and then runs with them, winking a little but sticking to its story. I love finding, when I'm not sure how I feel about a movie, I might have said this before, I love to find a review that really nails it for me and like kind of puts into words how I feel. And that's how I feel about this. It's conscious of its silliness and totally embraces it. And then kind of sets up its own rules. Written and directed in a campy, tongue-in-cheek style, it's a loving homage to the wild imports from Hong Kong kung fu movies. So you have seen my reaction to Big Trouble in Little China from 1986. So now I want to hear from you. Sound off below. Where were you when you first caught this? Were you one of those VHS babes who caught this at home? Did you catch this in theaters? What do you think? You're going to have to let me know. Patreon information, description box below. Other ways to support me below. And of course, as always on that note, I'm going to go eat.